I'm Huw Stephens. I'm a DJ on Radio 1. I'm a new music promoter. I curate at festivals and live music as well. And I do all sorts of things with new music, apart from playing new music. I listen to and kind of nurture and encourage new music. Radio 1 were looking for young Welsh presenters. And luckily I was a young Welsh presenter who loved radio and music and all of that. So I was lucky enough to meet them via an amazing producer who was my co-presenter, and we carried on doing the show for a long time. I did have some musical ambitions when I was younger. I failed grade 1 piano, right. And I had to mime in the school choir just to make up the numbers. Right. And I was a rapper in a band. I heard this. We were called Picnic. Right. Now don't go looking for Picnic online, because you'll have a hell of a shock. But it was fun, and that's the main thing really. We were friends, and they were the musically talented ones. I just wanted to be in the band.
You were the eye candy.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah, it was fun. I think because there is so many outlets now for music, and it's so easy to start making music. It's great. It's so democratic. You don't have to have training or an expensive studio. So I think the first time you get your music heard is really important, because that could stay online for a long time to come. Often I'll get sent tens and tens of tracks by artists who are starting out, and you just think you need to slow down and maybe figure out which ones are the ones that are really good and work on those. Having said that, making music is the most fun thing ever. So if somebody is creative enough to make tens and tens of songs, then good luck to them, and hopefully they'll get an audience and get it heard. But I think it depends what you want to do with your music really. If you want to break it and make it big, I think sometimes it's good to stop and think about every decision, rather than putting everything and bearing your soul online straight away. Well, we started playing Wolf Alice on a nighttime show about 3 years ago, just from their online demos, and I get to hear so much music. So often we'll be jumping on artists like the 1975, or Bastille, or even like Lord. A friend from New Zealand recommended Lord to me, and we started playing her tunes out online and on the show. So, but with Wolf Alice, it's been amazing to see them grow, because their early recordings are totally different to what they're doing now, and they've had top 2 album, and nominated for Brits and winning awards and touring, and they're doing what they love. So it's always brilliant. It's, even though they're not really good mates, but it's like having mates doing well in a band, and so it's a brilliant job being able to hear music and encourage it even further. I'd say my top tips would be to enjoy what you're doing, immerse yourself in the music, listen to every member of the band, make sure that you're all on a level playing field, and be ambitious, kind of have a vision, If you think what you're doing is okay, then maybe stop and go back to the studio and rehearse until it's really, really good. Because unfortunately it is so competitive, and there's only so many bands and artists who will break out and will make it. But I think if you're happy with your songwriting, and if you enjoy it, then the audience will see that straight away and understand that and support you. Well, hopefully we'll hear some amazing new music and some really exciting new artists. I'm looking for some interesting voices, something a little bit different that maybe stands out from the crowd. I think that's important, just because a lot of music can sound the same, and it can be repetitive, and it can get boring to listen to the same kind of music all the time. So if somebody can stand out a little bit and make it sound as if they love what they're doing, if it sounds organic, musically it's on point, then that's what I'm looking for this time round. I think a great song, even if it's a grime or a hip hop track or an electronic track, if it can come back to one voice and one guitar, then I think it stands the test of time. I think, like some of the greatest songs of all time are quite versatile, and you could hear a ska, funk, jazz band play it, or you could hear a punk band cover it, and it still sounds like a great song. So I think, with Strip Back, I think the more relaxed and the more focused the song is, I think it's going to be interesting this time to hear those songs.